Tell me, is this you? You care about your health. I mean, you really care. You're scared of getting sick. Every time you walk into the grocery store, you're willing to pay extra for anything that says healthy on the label. But ironically, you're still tired all the time. You still catch every little cold going around. You feel like you're doing everything right, but your body's telling you a different story. Meanwhile, your buddy who stays out late, eats whatever he wants, drinks every weekend, that guy's got more energy than you. Frustrating, right? Trust me, it makes me angry too. You want to know why that's happening? Because you've been eating fake healthy food, and American grocery stores are loaded with it. The food industry in this country has been selling you knockoff versions of real healthy food for years. But today, in this video, I'm going to help you fix that. I'm going to show you 3 foods you've been getting wrong, and 3 foods you can swap them with. And here's the best part. All 3 of these replacements are found in Scripture. People call them biblical foods, and if you want to learn more, check out my channel for more videos on that topic. I promise you, just by making these 3 simple swaps in your daily meals, you're going to feel a real difference. Less fatigue, sharper mind, and for the first time, you'll actually feel what healthy is supposed to feel like. Now let me show you, starting with fake food number 1.
The first one might be one of the most consumed foods in America and around the world. Americans drank about 5 billion gallons of milk in 2024 alone. That's roughly 15 gallons per person per year. That is a staggering number, and the big dairy corporations have been marketing cow's milk as something you absolutely need. They tell you it helps your body absorb nutrients faster and makes you grow taller. That's a misleading claim, and I'll probably break that down in a separate health video. But in this one, I want to explain what's actually going on with the milk you're buying at the store, and why you might want to consider switching to something else. There are 2 major problems. First, most commercial cow's milk in America goes through ultra-high temperature pasteurization, also known as UHT, heating it up to 280 degrees Fahrenheit. They do this to extend the shelf life, but here's the real cost. That kind of heat completely destroys lactase, the natural enzyme that's supposed to be in raw milk, the one that helps your stomach break down lactose. So when you drink this dead milk with no enzyme left, your digestive system has to do all the heavy lifting on its own. The lactose that doesn't get broken down moves straight into your small intestine and starts fermenting. That creates gas, cramping, and over time, it triggers inflammation in your gut lining and weakens your body's natural immune barrier. According to the National Institutes of Health, about 36% of Americans and 68% of people worldwide have some degree of lactose malabsorption. And here's the irony. A lot of Americans think they were just born intolerant to milk, but the truth is, their bodies are reacting to industrially processed milk that's been completely stripped of the enzymes you need to digest it. Problem number 2. The most common dairy breed in America, Holstein cows, produces milk that contains a protein called A1 beta-casein. When your gut breaks down this protein, it releases a peptide chain called BCM7. BCM7 acts like an inflammatory trigger in your gut lining. It slows down your digestion, causes bloating and discomfort, and worse, it can break down the wall of your small intestine, something called Leaky Gut Syndrome. Once those inflammatory compounds leak into your bloodstream, your immune system goes on high alert and starts attacking your own body. That shows up as stubborn acne, allergies, or even joint pain. Clinical trials published in the Nutrition Journal found that when patients switched from A1 milk to A2 only milk, like goat's milk or ancient sheep's milk, they reported more than a 50% reduction in digestive issues and inflammation. Scientists estimate that millions of Americans have labeled themselves as lactose intolerant, when in reality, their gut is being inflamed by this industrial A1 protein the whole time. So what's the solution? To find it, we have to look back 3,000 years. Close your eyes for a second and picture this. Thousands of years ago, a group of people were dragging themselves through the harshest deserts in the Middle East. Nothing around them but scorching sand, barren land, and brutal heat. And in that moment of survival, God didn't promise them gold or palaces. He promised them something worth more than any treasure on earth, a land flowing with milk and honey. Exodus 3:8. That promise of a land flowing with milk turns out to be a perfect biological design. Modern medical science now confirms that goat's milk contains 100% A2 beta-casein protein, the original gut-friendly protein that does not trigger the inflammatory damage that A1 protein in today's commercial cow's milk does. On top of that, the way ancient people naturally fermented raw milk turned it into a living probiotic powerhouse. Beneficial bacteria like lactobacillus went straight into the gut to repair the lining and strengthen the immune barrier, which controls up to 70% of your body's total immune defense. They didn't have antibiotics. They protected themselves with a simple bowl of fermented milk every morning. Now here in America, buying raw, unpasteurized goat's milk is extremely difficult and even illegal in many states. But if you want to replicate the exact gut healing method our ancestors used, your strongest option is this. Stop buying regular cow's milk and switch to organic whole milk kefir. Why kefir? Regular yogurt, even the expensive stuff, usually only has 2 or 3 probiotic strains. Kefir, on the other hand, is a living ecosystem, packed with anywhere from 12 to 61 different strains of beneficial bacteria and yeast. Its gut-restoring power is dozens of times stronger. Skip the red-cap milk cartons, walk straight to the refrigerated dairy section, and grab a bottle of Lifeway Organic Kefir or Trader Joe's plain Kefir. And if you want to stay as close to the biblical original as possible, look for Redwood Hill Farm goat milk yogurt. It's almost always in stock. That's swap number 1. The second fake healthy food is one you probably use every single day, and you have no idea what it's doing to you. I'll break it all down in part 2. Hit that follow button so you catch it when it drops.